What's good with you, Devon?
Nothing much. Same old, same old.
Did you hear about Kodak Black?
What happened?
He got 18 months probation.
For rape?
For assault.
Oh, okay. It got dropped down to an assault.
It got dropped down to assault.
I was like 18 months. That's it.
18 months. I just saw that. Like, wow.
Kodak Black.
Out.
Probation.
He's getting out.
Well, hopefully.
Yeah.
You know.
Hopefully what?
I said hopefully he'd stay out. Well, hopefully I don't know how I feel about that. If he did the rape, that's weird to me. But you know,
I know it's a weird situation because you don't really know how to feel about it. Like
I know how to feel about it if he raped somebody. If he raped somebody, he should be in jail. But
yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah,
just not having all the information. The truth.
I haven't read up on it, but you know, I'll go take a look at it.
It is what it is. It's another good day in the city of Houston. It is, the weather's good. It's a little bit dark outside, but that shouldn't bother you because, oh no, it's them again. It's in my humble opinion. It's black and ugly as ever. However, I stay Houston down to my socks once again. This is In My Humble Opinion podcast, getting straight to it, all right? Where the words aren't jumbled and the opinions aren't really humbled. I'm your host, Avery Like a Very Nice Guy, also known as Avery Zadius on Instagram and Twitter. And I would like to introduce my brother, who you just heard. He's also our host, Just Devon, the greatest writer that I know. He keeps telling me that he's not that, but I'm going to say it every single time.
I'm not saying that I'm not the greatest writer you know. I'm saying by that statement alone, it lets me know that you don't know a lot of writers. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? You keep naming the same person. That's two writers. I
sure do.
That's two writers. That's a 50-50 shot. I'm better than one person. And that's arguable.
That's arguable.
Published. She's a published author.
That's true.
With a multi-book deal.
Well, I mean, we talk to like everybody here writes. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that we talk to pretty much writes. We got a writer actually with us today.
So you're saying I'm a better writer than all of the rappers that we've interviewed?
I sure am. Stand by it.
Okay. Well, all right then. Now that's something you can stand by. Okay.
I can stand by that. These niggas gonna shoot me. But no. Seriously, once again, like I said, the best writer I know, Just Devon, ladies and gentlemen, Just Devon. You can find him as Just Devon on Twitter and at Dr. Douglas on all. So actually, really, Dr. Douglas just on IG. And you can find us both at My Humble O on everything as well. And you can listen to us, In My Humble Opinion, on all your streaming platforms. And you can watch us on YouTube. It's one of the greatest things because I watch YouTube all the time. I keep telling you, I don't watch TV. I watch YouTube, except for Snowfall, which, speaking of which, Snowfall kind of ended like real quick. Everything got, sewed up in like one episode. It was like, I got everybody.
What do you mean it ended real quick?
Like, okay, so that last episode, didn't he just pretty much get, the second to last episode, he just ended just everything. The penultimate episode, he got everybody he needs to get except for Scully.
Yeah, but I feel like things happen real quickly in the crack game, especially in the 80s crack game. So yeah. I feel like it was moving at the right pace. I'm wondering how long it takes for everybody to turn on him. The man has a whole team of people that don't want to work for him. So I don't know how that works. I'd have left the country.
Yeah.
I'd have left the country. You think he set up his dad?
Yeah, definitely.
You do?
Yes.
Do you think the mom set up the dad?
No.
So you think he set up the dad without the mom's knowledge?
Yes.
See, here's my thing. I don't think he knew.
You think the mom did it?
No, I think Reed did it on his own. I think Reed did it on his own. Now I will say this: I don't think he knew, but I think he should have known. I thought they was gonna shoot that man when he was getting on the plane. Like, Reed doesn't play. Like, I don't know what
Reed doesn't play, but Reed's smart though. You saw what he did. Like when he was like, I hate the CIA, and that lady's like, I got you. I was like, how stupid can you be when he goes, I'm going to go to the bar and get a drink. And then she's looking like you can see him doing something.
Yeah.
And everybody who was watching was like, he probably going to do something. And they're like, nah, nigga, like this is real life. If you're trying to fuck with somebody, you don't do it in their face. You wave a little bit, kind of have them think that you might be doing something and they calm down. And then you whoop their ass.
I would have never taken a drink from Reed if I
would have never taken a drink from Reed. I'd have drank water. I'd have walked up there, got water the whole time, and I'd have been like, cool.
I'd have never left either. Reed would never see me alone.
Yeah.
Like, you go, I'm like, dog, I'm gonna always be with a crowd of people. I wrote an article threatening to expose your true identity. I'm good. Like, you popped up. And you already popped up in my house already. I don't understand. Like, you pop up in my house and you inject me. I'm good. Like,
I don't know what they were thinking, but that's neither here nor there because this isn't a Snowfall episode.
It's not. It's not.
Again, like I said, in my humble opinion, if you're not familiar with us, what we like to do is we like to talk about everybody that's around the Houston scene, whether doing hip hop, R&B, business, whatever. Anybody that's around Houston, we're trying to basically build them up, you know, always use our platform to make sure that people know who's out here in the city, who's moving and shaking, and who's actually out here making some great music. One of the people that we're talking to today, actually, man, this man is the voice of the voiceless, all right? Through his endeavors with his record label, Hip Hop is Real. That's the acronym for Higher Entertainment. Okay, he has gone throughout the city and sold his album hand to hand. Heck, he's gone throughout the state. He just came back from San Antonio, selling his album hand to hand, door to door, actually touching the people. Not only is he trying to sell you beats, rhymes, and life, he's also giving you a piece of his mind. A man that once said, I'm not trying to be the best on every record. I want every record to be the best. All right? With a label, clothing line, and a mascot, he's nothing like you've ever seen before. All right. Kayo, kill all your opponents. Kayo Da Konspiracy, ladies and gentlemen.
Hold up.
What's good?
As y'all know, it's the kid with these Kayo Da Konspiracy.
Hold up.
How's it going? This is like...
Man, it's good. It's good, man. I'm truly blessed. I can't complain. And as y'all already know, it's an honor, a pleasure to be on, in my humble opinion. One of the best podcasts out there, by the way, y'all. Y'all need to be tuned in, checked in. You feel me?
What'd you say? It's the greatest podcast?
The greatest.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
The greatest.
Thank you, sir. Cutting a wrestling promo for us. And what actually, I don't want to step on it. Devon was going to say something. I know he wants to say it.
Say what? No, I'll let you say it.
This is hilarious because people don't know through the magic of editing. Not really, but like this is the third time we've tried to do this.
Yes.
The first two times we had so many technical difficulties, but this time it looks like it's a go.
It's a go, dog. It's a go.
It's good.
It's definitely coming together now. It's definitely coming together now. So I feel like, because we've had the conversation like 2 times, we've had our practice. You know what I mean? So I don't want to step on everything that we're going to say, but we know there's stuff that we want you to talk about. And I'm going to start off by just no, I'm not going to start off with the name. We're going to go back. We're going to go all the way back, because where are you from?
Man, I represent Mo City, baby. I represent the Ridgemont area, 2234 Cartwright. I represent 12 out of the East. You know what I'm saying? Originally, my family's from Washington, D.C., but I moved down here since I was the age of 3. So this is home, you dig?
Yeah. And the thing about that is, why I wanted to specify that is because when we're talking to different people from different areas of town, so you've got particularly Mo City and A-Leaf. You guys take, I don't even say it's like you guys make sure to let people know, like, yeah, we're Houston adjacent, but we're a different city. All right, we're Missouri City. were Mo City, and they're like, this is A-Leaf, Texas. So tell us what it was like coming up in Mo City, because the other thing too is Mo City has some prominent artists that are coming out of there, and you can see them. Like, you could see Zero, you could see people walking around. So what was it like coming up in Missouri City?
Man, Mo City, man, like, you know, as everybody know, it's two sides of the Mo. It's two sides. It's two sides. You got the Highway 6 side. The side is real pretty, you know, where all the money is. And then you got the side where you got some Section 8 homes. You got niggas gang banging. You know what I'm saying? You got a whole lot of personality on the other side, like the side where I came from. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, like, growing up in Mo City, it was fun. You know what I'm saying? Mo City with a female so pretty. I know the saying, I know the motto. So, you know, pretty much we spend our time hollering at females or, you know, doing gang stuff, hanging out, going to the movies, Cinema 6, or as also known, Ghetto 6, going to the spot. You know what I'm saying? It's a music scene. We have our own little music scene out here too, where we got like some of the greatest hip hop artists to ever bless the mic. You know what I'm saying? Mr. 32 used to stay in Bridegate. You know what I'm saying? We got Mo City Menace. He's another underground legend. You know, we got Big Pup. We got, you know, Zero. We got Young Script. We had so many different people to come out of the music scene here, and they really did reflect on the life of Mo City. You know what I'm saying? Like, being able to see Sherm head run down the street butt naked. You know what I'm saying? These were kind of some of the experiences we experienced in Mo City, more so on the Court Road side, the Post Oak side, you know, Ridgemont, Bridegate, Bridevilla, all up over there or whatnot. And I love every single bit of it because that's what crafted me into the person I am today. You dig?
Now, when you talk about that too, when we're talking about the artists, we're talking about just Mo City in general. What was it like being able to see these artists gain success, whether it be neighborhood success or national success, and how did that affect you in terms of wanting to become a rapper?
Man, honest, truthfully, I got into rapping from my childhood best friend Jason. He passed away when we was younger. I wasn't really super in tune with our music scene like that because that wasn't the world I was in at the time. I was just had the capabilities of rapping or whatnot. And then once I got into it, I started getting inspired by like the Zeros. You know what I'm saying? I got inspired by my peers now. Like a lot of my peers now inspired me, like the Buddy Rose, the Oblivious Jones, the G Maniacs. Like a lot of those individuals right there, they really inspired me as well. And it's coming up around them and watching them grow and become these magnificent artists and really put in a spotlight on Mo City to show that, yo, we should be respected. We have our own music out here. We have our own kind of sound and we can rap. You know what I'm saying? We can out rap 99% of y'all rappers out there. You know what I'm saying? That's not being cocky or anything. It's just being confident with it because I feel like Mo City has some of the most talented artists. You know, we have DeLorean. You know what I'm saying? DeLorean, he done took us to new heights when he was on tour with Cash Money, when he was doing a lot of opening up acts for like, you know, the Slim Thugs and things of that nature. We got Rob Gillette, even though Rob Gillette isn't from the Mo, you know what I'm saying? He still kind of feel like he belongs here with us, you know what I'm saying? So like,
I'm about to say, because Gillette gonna tell you he from A-Leaf in the States.
He gonna say
he spent a lot of time in Mo City, but he definitely gonna tell you he from A-Leaf.
Yeah, we sprinkle some of that Mo Steez on him, so you know what I'm saying? He got some Mo in him. He got some Mo in him. he our foster child, you dig?
Now you say
you're brother, though, man. I love Rob, bro. Rob know I love him, man. That's family right there. You know what I'm saying? I just met Rob like a little over 2 years ago. Really? Ever since we met, you know what I'm saying? We've been locked in, and that's family to me.
Now you say your friend is what got you into rapping. Like,
yes, sir.
How old were you when this happened?
I started doing poetry in 3rd grade. No, I lied. In 2nd grade. And then by 3rd grade, 4th grade, that's when I started rapping. And he was like, yo, man, you can rap, bro. You should get away from the poetry and actually start rapping. He used to set me up in like, you know, freestyle battles at the lunch table or whatever. And then he gave me my name, Kayo. And he was like, yo, Kayo gonna be your name, bro. It's gonna stand for kill all your opponents. And my rap names before then was like stupid. Like I had stupid rap names.
Like,
I was like, all right, cool.
Like what?
Man, I had one rap name called Hypertension. I don't know why I like hypertension. I was like, man, that word sound kind of cool. Mind you, I'm in like third grade, fourth grade.
It does sound cool.
It does sound cool. You were ahead of the game.
Cool, bro.
You were ahead of the game on that, but it wouldn't have aged well. Like,
it wouldn't age well at all. So she came up with KO, and I was like, hey, yo, man, I like that. I'm gonna stick with KO, and I ran with it, and I just added the conspiracy to separate me from everybody else named KO. And then, you know, we came up with the acronym for it, because he always said it was going to be KAYO. And then we came up with the acronym for Kill All Your Opponents. And that was that. That was history from there.
Why the conspiracy?
I thought it sounded cool.
Hey, I respect your honesty, brother.
So you could have been KO the Hypertensive.
KO the Hypertension. Nah, it don't flow well. It don't roll off the tongue.
KO the Conspiracy works a lot better. It works a lot better than hypertension.
It does.
Like a lot
better.
A lot better. Nobody would have ever been able to Google you at all. Like, like, yo, hypertension? Nah, it would have been way too all day. That's pretty much it. So your rapping, we're talking about from third grade. But at what point do you say, you know what, let me start releasing mixtapes, let me start trying to create albums?
Man, the first time I ever released a mixtape, I was in high school. It was with my homeboy Ghost. I don't remember the name of the mixtape, I'm not gonna lie to you, but that was the first time I actually had like a in the closet studio experience, like rapping out the closet and trying to learn everything yourself. When I really got serious with rapping, man, and really was like, man, I'm gonna make a career out of this, I was probably about 23, 24. That's when I dropped my first mixtape called Crack America. And from there forward, I was like, man, I'm gonna take this serious, and this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do what I need to learn. I'm gonna learn what I need to learn so I can make sure that I can start up a label and start up something for myself so I can be free to do what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? Without any limitations or anybody telling me, nah, bro, you shouldn't do that. This going to be blase, swaze, this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? So that's about 24 is when I was like, yo, I'm going to be serious about this.
And, you know, the other thing, too, is like people could get thrown off by some of the album titles. Like when you say Crack America, it's almost like when Zero was on that run where he was naming everything after drugs. But I was like, listen to the album and you're going to see he's not saying, yo, smoke meth.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not what he's saying when he's naming these things. So your music is not about selling drugs. Like so like even when you talked about like when you're saying Crack America, what was your mindset going into that album? Because a lot of that shapes how your career is going too.
All right, so with Crack America, man, my mother, I tell this in my music all the time. My mother was addicted to crack cocaine. So like, at one point I was deemed as a crack baby. So crack has always been something very prevalent throughout my childhood, throughout my life or whatnot. So I came up with the project Crack America. I wanted to put a spin on cracker, you know what I'm saying, white people, because this is white America. Mm-hmm. And then I wanted to put a spin on crack because that's what was distributed to our people to leave us down, to leave us broken, to leave us against each other. So Crack America is more so, I'm a conceptual person. So when it comes to projects, if I'm gonna put an album out, 9 times out of 10 is gonna be conceptual. It was just talking about breaking out of those restraints of living in Crack America, being tied down by oppression. The people rising up against the system, rising up against the machine, overthrowing the system, and taking rightful claim of what's ours. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the whole Crack America theme had came from. And then from Crack America, I had a song on there called Wino that was talking about just things that's going on in the world. And at the end, I had a gentleman played as a drunk, as a wino, as a bum on the end of the record. And from there, I was like, man, I'm gonna turn this record into a whole complete album. And that's how I got Conflicted Addictions. And then when I segued into Conflicted Addictions, I kept the same theme of the homeless man, and I was like, man, I'm gonna tell you the story on how one can become homeless because of the way you treat the people around you, by you not being appreciative of who your wife is, by you being greedy for money, by you not appreciating life in itself. You know what I'm saying, and thinking that you're greater than what you are. You know what I'm saying. So then that's how I got into conflicted addictions.
And even with the conflicted addictions, we had talked about that before too. Like, you actually spoke with the homeless people leading up into that album. So tell us about that experience.
Man, like speaking with some homeless people and you actually getting to understand their story and know how they came about to where they got to, it really makes you very humble. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of humility in that. And you actually seeing that some of these people are happier than a lot of us who probably have $1 million in the bank account. You know what I'm saying? They don't have really too much worries in the world, and they appreciate the smallest things. So having that experience with them and being able to share some of hear some of their stories, and for me to be able to put some of that on the forefront within my music, it puts me on a whole nother level. You know what I'm saying? Puts me in a whole nother pedestal, because it's not just an album for me. You know what I'm saying? It's not just a selfish act. It's hey, yo, man, some of these people's stories. Some of these people lived through this. Some of these people went through this to get here. You know what I'm saying? We need to be more appreciative, and we need to be more unified. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't look at a bum and be like, man, he a bum. He ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? He's beneath me, when none of us is beneath one another. You know what I'm saying? We all have addictions we go through. We all have our own personal issues, and we are all humans at the end of the day, to where we need to come together and be more supportive, be more open, be more empathetic, sympathetic for each other, and actually try and get an understanding of where one's coming from.
No, it makes sense. Makes sense. And so what did you feel like when that came out? I mean, what has been, since you rap so much about your life, what has been your family's response when they hear a lot of the music? Because you're rapping a lot of personal stuff.
Yeah. Well, majority of my personal stuff haven't came out just yet. That's going to actually come out after my next album. Well, actually, it's going to be on my next album. And then
what's your next album called?
The next one is called Cinema 6. Cinema 6. So with Cinema 6, it's going to actually go into the happy times of my childhood, when I used to live in like 12 Valley East or whatnot. And it's going to go into like the super times where I was super joyful. There's some good memories that I had before all the darkness came about into my life. And that's going to be the album that follows after that, where I talks about the dark parts of my life or whatnot. But Cinema 6 is a movie. Pun intended. Yeah. It's a movie though. You feel me? Yeah. So it's gonna be something very epic. I personally feel like it's gonna be something different from all the other artists that has put projects out this year in the city. And I just feel like it's gonna show people another side of me. You know what I'm saying? The joyful, the playful, the joking side of me, the fun me. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people be like, man, you rap serious all the time. I was like, nah, bro, I really be playing. Like, even if you listen through Conflicted Addictions, I got skits, bro. I'm a skit person. I like funny stuff. You know what I'm saying? Redman, one of my favorite MCs, so I had to utilize that. You know what I'm saying? I gotta utilize my sense of humor, the things I personally like within that. So that's what Cinema 6 is really going to project.
And you do have a lot of Redman about you, because it's also, I remember, what album was that? Doc's the Name?
Doc's the Name. Diggy Doc, y'all.
So here's the thing about that though. Doc's the Name. Redman raps. Like, Redman really raps. That's Eminem's favorite rapper. That's a lot of people's favorite rapper.
Eminem, Royce.
Yeah. I mean, so, and you watch his trajectory from Muddy Waters, which starts out, I mean, there's still humor in it, but it's definitely more on the darker side, to where he has some real comical albums, to the point where, you can see like Ludacris borrowing a lot from Redman.
Yeah. Ludacris borrows a lot. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the What album.
Oh yeah, the What?
There is the Dark Side. That's that album cover is so
There is the Dark Side was the one.
Yeah.
There is the Dark Side is probably my favorite Redman album. I love Muddy Waters, and I love Doc's the Name, and I love Malpractice. But There is a Dark Side. I don't know. It's something about that album.
You like Malpractice?
I like Malpractice.
You're a real Redman fan.
It's not the top it's not gonna be my top one. Because first my top one is gonna be There's the Dark Side. And then it's gonna be Muddy Waters. And then it's gonna be What the Album.
Yeah.
And then it's gonna be Doc's the Name. And then last but not least, if I had to put Malpractice, it'll be Malpractice. But I'll probably put Reggie over Malpractice. I ain't really like Reggie that much neither.
I didn't like Reggie.
But the thing about it too is, what was that? Was that Doc's the Name where he introduced the mascot?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doc's the Name, we introduced the mascot. Now, like you said, you really like Redman. You also have a mascot. Tell us about the mascot. You were one of the first, besides Redman. When I saw it, I was like, nah, I can't think of. There's Redman, there's Kanye, and there's you. I haven't seen too many rappers that are like, yo, let me have a mascot and let me have this mascot at the shows.
Yeah. So with the mascot, man, so I'm a big person on all the elements of hip hop. Like I'm hip hop to the core. Like one of my good friends who consider me a little brother named Miss Lovey, she calls me the son of hip hop. So like I try and live all the elements out, you know what I'm saying? I was like, man, I can't dance. I can't dance for shit. But man, I'm gonna give me a mascot, bro. Cause when I used to think of KO, I would think of a fighting kangaroo. You know what I'm saying? I drew it out back in like 2015 or 2016. I was like, man, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give me a mascot. And then I got the mascot, I got the kangaroo, and I was like, yo, this is gonna be perfect. So I'm gonna have him breakdance at my shows. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be something kid-friendly too. So that gives me different avenues I can possibly tap into. So I was like, man, look, the only person I really know that did this to this extent was Redman and Kanye, but they mascot don't dance. Their mascot just show up. Mine's gonna dance. That's what I'm gonna do. Mine's gonna dance in the middle of my show. He's about to break dance. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, all right. And then we just put that into motion. And ever since then, that's how I normally do my shows. When I'm throwing the shows myself or whatnot, that's how I do it. Or when I'm throwing an event, like my Artist Sex event, he's gonna come out. He's gonna come out and have a good time. He's gonna make sure everybody comfortable. People gonna take pictures with them. When you see the mascot, you're gonna think of KO. So that's why I came up with it.
Oh, so you got the mascot at the Artist Sex too?
Oh yeah, he was having fun. Matter of fact, the video is done. We edited it ourselves. It's done. I'm gonna start releasing it soon though. I'm probably gonna sell them at the event for the adults. You know what I'm saying? Let them come see what they miss. Everybody want me to do another one, so I might do another one.
Yeah, you might as well do another one. How about that? I know you invited us to the first one when we couldn't make it, but yeah, no, I'll clear out my schedule for this one.
Yeah, you missed it, man. It was a lot of festivities going on that night.
And you know what? Let's talk about some of the events that you throw, because they are diverse. Like that mascot could be with a group of kids at a festival, and then that night be a completely different show.
Yeah.
Hop is a monster, man. Hop is a monster.
I mean,
he is a monster.
Let's talk about because you guys do pretty much everything. I mean, you do everything in-house. When we're talking about the clothing line, Higher Entertainment, which is its own company. So you got a clothing line, you got a label, you got the mascot. Y'all are basically just producing and creating and doing your own stuff. You brought up Rob Gillette. Rob and I were talking one time, and he was like, I need to borrow a page at a KO's book, because he's like, I overheard him selling his album one time. And he goes, he just has this gift of being able to sell hand to hand still, like today, in a time period where people don't want to be bothered by people selling stuff hand to hand. He's like, God, he can still sell, like he will come up to you and sell you music for real, and he will get his fans. So I mean, first let's talk about that, the hand-to-hand sales, because you are real fan intensive. Like, you go out to the people.
Yes, sir. I do, man. So like with the hand-to-hand, man, I came up with the idea probably like 3 years ago, cause I was like, man, I'm gonna leave my job. This is what I'm gonna do full time. And it's been in my plans for a while, because I never knew how to sell. You know what I'm saying? I was a people's person. People always gravitated to me, but I didn't have the element of selling. So, you know what I'm saying? I started working at NTB, my old manager, he put me on to the job. My old manager named Peter, he put me on to it. He brought me in, and I learned how to sell, and I became one of the top salesmen. Once I got in his wing, I became one of the top salesmen for like a month or two or whatever. I learned what I needed to learn from there, and then I just applied it to the music, man. And I was like, man, I'm gonna do a pitch that everybody else don't do, because most times when people sell CDs, they don't give you a piece of them. They don't even give you a sample of what you're listening to. They try and force you to buy the CD. No, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to give you a sample. I'm going to treat it like a Sam's Club. You know what I'm saying? You want to gum up to me. You're going to take this sample. If you love the sample, you're going to buy the CD. You know what I'm saying? So that's the mind frame that I had behind it. And I was like, it's going to be something, because I'm an old school cat. You know what I'm saying? I like 80s stuff. I like 80s, 90s type style. So I was like, how can I incorporate what came before me into now? You know what I'm saying? Because everybody on that futuristic stuff, that's cool. I respect it. You know what I'm saying? But I want y'all to think of hip hop golden years when you think of me. So I'm going to apply this. I'm going to bring CDs back. I'm going to come out here. I'm going to sell these CDs. I'm going to do it in a way that everybody else not doing it, because you're going to remember me. You're going to be like, yo, he rapped for me. You know what I'm saying? So whenever you do see me on 93.7 The Beat again doing an interview, or 97.9 The Box one day, or when you see me on MTV one day, BT one day, Street Flavor, you're going to remember, hey, yo, man, I bought that man's CD. I bought his CD in the streets, and he was so welcoming, because a lot of people always hit me up and be like, man, the way you approach me was like I've never been approached before. And that really brightens up my day. You know what I'm saying? That I'm able to put that kind of spirit on somebody else to where they be like, yo, man, you motivated me. You know, so I get so many messages about, hey, okay, you motivate me. I listen to your music while I'm playing basketball. I'm doing this while I'm doing football. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's a different side of people that I get from when they listen to my music and when they gravitate to meeting me in person. So, like, you know what I'm saying? I just say I'm going to apply that for everything that I do.
That makes sense.
With everything negative going on in the world today, like, speak on how you keep a positive mindset, even in your music, and pretty much how you meet people.
Really, my daughter comes to my mind because she's so joyful. She's so happy, man. And like, she's so funny to me. It's just like, when she be with me, I was like, man, I gotta do this for her. And I can't let her see me being sad, because once she gets to the point and get older, you know what I'm saying? What you see is what you become. So if you're always around sadness, or if you're always around something that brings you down, that's going to reflect on you. So I'm always a joyful person. I'm always joyous. I'm very optimistic. I've always been an optimistic person, because the most important thing is your mental health and how you think mentally. Because if you start thinking negatively, negative things is sure to come to you. You know what I'm saying? So I always think of a positive outcome, no matter what kind of dark kind of situation I'm in. I always know there's going to be light at the end of the tunnel, because of how my thought process is and the powers and strength that the Most High God gave me. You know what I'm saying? What Yahweh gave me. So I always thank him first and foremost. I think of my daughter, and I think about the success that's sure to come, and how many people I'm going to be able to help once I get there, because people help me get to where I am. You know what I'm saying? Like, every time I get a CD sale, or every time I get a donation, that's somebody helping me. You know what I'm saying? That's somebody going into their pocket, taking their hard-earned money and trusting me with it to go do something greater and more powerful for myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm always in debt to everybody that has purchased something for me, because without them, I wouldn't be me. And I wouldn't be here. And I wouldn't have the fan base that I'm creating. You know what I'm saying? So that's what normally keeps me in a good headspace.
That's good.
And that fan base you're creating is real grassroots. I mean, right down to the fact that, I mean, let's talk about the label. And you decided to, you created your own label, and it's just you and your group of artists that are working to push. Talk about, because this is Hip Hop is Real Entertainment, which is higher. Higher. Okay. So, what made you decide to just start your own label, and talk about some of the artists that you decided to work with?
All right. So before, I was with this other clique, and it was called Murder Mafia. And I was like, look, man, I'm trying to get away from the gang culture, the gang type of lifestyle. I don't want that tied to my name when it comes to music like that. I'm gonna have to digress, and you know what I'm saying, I would come out of here and do my own thing. Then they didn't want to give me my music at the time being. You know what I'm saying? We had a falling out. So I was like, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. I respect it. We about to go over here. And me, my business partner, and my former best friend, we all sat down at the table, and we came up with the name. And I was like, yo, Higher is what it's going to be. Hip Hop is Real Entertainment. because I believe I'm hip hop. I believe everything in my life is hip hop. Everything I see, I breathe, I speak, I talk hip hop. So that's what it's going to be. We're going to turn it into more than a label. It's a lifestyle. It's a family type thing. So we came up with hip hop is real entertainment. And I just wanted to put other people in a position to where, like, yo, bro, you can come here and you don't have to try and conform to trap music. That's not who you are. You don't have to try and conform to being a drug dealer. If you're a conscious rapper, be a conscious rapper. If you're a backpacker, be a backpacker. If you're a person who only talk about love, do that. Be you. You know what I'm saying? Be original, because that's the main thing about hip hop is be original. So that's what we did with Hip Hop is Real Entertainment. And then my female best friend, Rosie, I always had my eye on Rosie
Rosie
with her
Bush,
talents.
that is.
Huh?
Rosie Bush, correct?
Rosie Bush, man.
Yeah.
Rosie Bush. I always had my eye on Rosie Bush when we was kids. You know what I'm saying? We used to sit up on the phone all night, and I'll be freestyling to her for like 3-4 hours, 3-4 hours in the night. And, you know, she'll start singing, and she finally came out of her bubble, and she just blossomed into a great supreme artist. And this was back in the time we had the studio at we had our own studio in my house at the time, and we used to rap in the closet or whatever. And I always was like, man, Rose, I really want you a part of this. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? If you can't trust in nobody else, please trust in me. I got us. I got you. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to try and make the best out of our situation that we can from the grassroots. Just patient. She been here since day one with it. You know what I'm saying? And then from there, we started building. We found some other artists. You know what I'm saying? Some artists wasn't serious about what they wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? Someone wanted to stay conformed to a 9-to-5, and I respect it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's not going to walk in the same path. And we still cool to this day. You know what I'm saying? Nobody who has been on higher, I'm not cool with. You know what I'm saying? I'm a person I'm always going to be cool with, whoever. You know what I'm saying? So from there, we signed Prince Easy. We had Prince Easy on the label, on the squad. He's blossoming in everything that he do. You know what I'm saying? Then just recently, we signed this super dope, talented young lady named Sasha Lee. She's actually from Maryland. And I heard her voice. And I was like, man, this girl is like super dope. Like, she's talented, and her talents is going to blossom and surpass everything else that I personally feel is coming out in the R&B genre, in pop music genre. She's so diverse and multi-talented that I really want to try and help her get to that point of where she want to go. You know what I'm saying? Like, wherever she want to be or wherever she want to go, I want to make sure that I can help her get there. And you know, we still keep the hip hop over here. You know what I'm saying? We trying to be like 97 Bad Boy.
I feel that.
97 Bad Boy, man. That's my whole vision of it all. You know what I'm saying? I want the spitters, I want the singers, I want everybody to learn something when they get into a partnership with me. I want them to understand that this is not just my label, this is y'all label too. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna have opportunity to move up. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have opportunity to do whatever y'all want to do. Y'all have the freedom. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm an artist before I'm anything else. You know what I'm saying? Money comes, money goes. I'm not a big person. If you know me, you know I don't really flaunt money. I don't really care about it like that. I only really care about the well-being of my people around me. Hey, yo, how your mental health going? How your music going? You know what I'm saying? Do you need help with anything as far as this, that, and the third? How can I help you boss up and become your own independent person? Or how, if you want to do something outside of music, how can I help you with it? You know what I'm saying? Things like that. That's what more so that label is about to me.
So what feels better though? Being an artist or being a CEO? What feels better?
Really, if I could, I would be solely focused on being an artist, just because when you a CEO and you have to deal with so many multiple different personalities, you have to learn how to take on a whole lot of different things coming at you. You know what I'm saying? Because you have a much more bigger responsibility when you're a CEO versus an artist. Because when you're an artist, all you have to do is focus on your artistry. Mm-hmm. When you're a CEO, you have to focus on, all right, we got to try and map out this person's project. We're going to have to try and set up this showcase. We're going to have to make sure that we're moving in this direction. We got to make sure that the brand is right. We got to make sure that we are moving cohesively. Versus an artist, artists are more so selfish. You know what I'm saying? So when an artist is more so selfish, it's all about me, 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 me. So I can't really just say that because I'm not all about me, 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 me. Yeah. I'm kind of drawn into 22 because I like helping people too. But if if I had to choose the two of the lesser evils without the stress, I probably would be solely an artist because I'm very artistic with everything.
Yeah.
Just I will only choose that because it's less stress.
It makes sense though. It's split between you and Jams though, right?
Huh?
You're it's not just you that's the CEO, it's you and Jams, correct?
Yeah, it's me and James.
Okay.
Yeah, me and James, that's my business partner. So it's really just me and him that does everything that's trying to be behind the scenes, as far as us trying to throw the events, as far as us trying to learn everything we need to learn to make sure that we can put our artists in the right positions and things like that. You know what I'm saying? It's a constant learning process, and I love it. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody can take that wrong. I love being a CEO. I love learning.
Oh no, we can tell.
So, and I love coming up with ideas, man. Like I said, I'm a concept person, so like even with album releases, I like to come up with the whole rollout of it. Hey, yo, man, for this box, we're gonna do this. This is gonna be different from what all the other artists doing. I like stepping outside the box. You know what I'm saying? I don't really have too many fears of anything. So it's like, hey, yo, I'm not scared to try this. If it fails and I fall on my face, that's cool. I'm gonna hold full responsibility of that. I'm gonna brush myself off and I'm gonna learn from it. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
And then let's talk about, I mean, you were just saying, you know, you guys put together the events, you come up with these ideas. This kind of comes full circle. We were talking about Cinema 6 when this started. Tell us about this event you guys have that's coming up.
Yeah.
This Mo City Fest that's going to be at Cinema 6.
Hold up, man. So look, check it, peep it. June 6th is going to be the Mo City Fest. It's the Mo City Fest, all right? This has only happened once before in like 2006 by Young Script. Young Script through Mo City Day at the exact same location. It's going to be at the Cinema 6 movie theater, the old Cinema 6 movie theater. You know what I'm saying? It's been closed down for years. And when we had the idea of this, I was like, Cinema 6 is going to be my next project. I feel Cinema 6 is a staple of Mo City to me personally. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of memories there. So how can I make this album more magnificent than what it's already going to be? I'm going to try and get the parking lot for the Cinema 6. And I'm going to try and throw a carnival, a festival for everybody to enjoy. You know what I'm saying? So we came up with that. And I was like, you know what? I'm about to make this so Cinema 6. I'm going to do it on June 6th.
That's real.
So you can know, you know what I'm saying, Cinema 6, because hopefully one day, if the Most High say the same, I'll have Cinema 6 Day. It don't have to be KO Day. It can be Cinema 6 Day. I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? Make it June 6th. So with that, I just wanted to make sure that I can give something back to the people who have supported me, really the kids. You know what I'm saying? Because the kids going to be able to get in for free. Y'all already know we got one of the greatest podcasts ever. In my humble opinion, going to be there.
Surely will.
We got Hush Radio there. We got Love the Jam Radio there. We got one of my friends, one of my brothers, one of my producers that work with me, Killer Tex. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things.
Killer Tex fire.
Killer Tex is the guy, man. And my go-to producer, y'all already know LP Zeke. That's my boy, bro. That's my family too. That's my brother. So we really just trying to do something that's different and put a spotlight back on Mo City, because I don't feel like Mo City has their own thing. Yeah, we got Travis, but Astro World was more so for Houston. We don't have nothing for Mo City. And I just want to be, if I can just be that little pebble that can get a building started, you know what I'm saying? I'm grateful for that. And I really want to do that and bring that back into the Mo. You feel me?
And y'all got a lot.
I feel like I'm Mo City mayor, man. I ain't there yet though, but that's how I personally feel. Not to step on anybody else from the Mo or any other MCs from the Mo. But when it comes to rapping, I feel like I'm the mayor of the Mo. That's what one of my end goals is ultimately to be. It's like when you think of Mo City, you think of KO. You know what I'm saying? When you think of Mo City, you think of the Mo City Fest. You think of my kangaroo. You think of this logo right here. You think of hip hop is real entertainment. But yeah, that's my thing.
Now, the other thing, too, is, I mean, what can people be expecting when they come up to the festival? Like you said, this is going to be for kids. What all is going to be there?
So at the festival, it's going to be the giant swing that be at carnivals. It's going to be a laser tag. It's gonna be like something similar to the Dungeon Drop. It's not as high as the Dungeon Drop.
Okay.
but it's something similar to the Dungeon Drop that you're gonna be able to walk inside and get into. He's gonna take you to the top. He's gonna drop you down. It's gonna be like carnival games. Of course, Hop gonna be there. It's gonna be a movie premiere because with my Cinema 6 album, it's gonna come with a little movie that I'm making that's gonna be done by my brothers, Twin Network. You know, so I've been knowing them since elementary school. Those my brothers, man. And you're gonna be seeing some live performances by some of the dopest talent in Houston and in Mo City. You know, we're gonna have Buddy Rowe, we're gonna have DeLorean, we're gonna have T Dash, we're gonna have Rob Galut, my brother. You feel me? We're gonna have Dante Higgins. We're gonna have my DJ Yams G in the mix. We're gonna have Sasha Lee. We're gonna have Rosie Bush. We're gonna have me. We're gonna have DV1. We're gonna have my brother Duck or Die, D-O-D Duck. We're gonna have my brother Rashard Miller. We're gonna have the amazing talent of Amanda Cherie, one of the greatest singers I've ever heard. Damn. We're gonna have Jay Brill. I can't pronounce her name for nothing. Brajon, man. I'll say her real name. To me later, Brajon. We're gonna have Brajon there. And we're gonna have my brother Dogster there. It's gonna be something very dope, man. And you know what I'm saying? I'm just grateful for everything that I'm able to come up with. People that help me, people that's helping me alongside this journey to really bring this back to the Mo.
That's good though, because the lineup is incredible. And I have to admit, I don't know how Devon felt, but I know I felt amazing when I got to look at my phone and I was like, I'm in the group chat? What? This is what we doing? Y'all got a lot in store. Freestyles and all. Like, man.
Yeah, man. We trying to get the cipher going for it. For the Shook Ones, we trying to get that cipher going, man. I hope everybody can send me their verse back by the end of the week.
They will.
Or hopefully by Sunday, man. If they can send me their verses back by Sunday, I can try and get a mix and mastered on Monday. And then we can put out the Mo City Fest mixtape. So I can make sure everybody's taken care of. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's the biggest thing.
Is Derek gonna be mixing it?
Yes, sir.
Derek Rhodes, big shout out to Derek Rhodes.
Derek Rhodes, man. Yeah. He do all my projects. You know what I'm saying? I'm a type of person, if I build a relationship with somebody, I normally stick with them. You know what I'm saying? I know there's a lot of super other dope engineers out there, but I'm more like I'm a family-oriented type of person. So if I believe in you and believe that what you're doing is going to take me to the higher level, it's going to take you to the higher level, I'm going to stick with you. So I've always been with Derek since 2016.
Yeah, he spoke very highly of you because I was talking to him on Clubhouse for like 2 weeks, just in the room, just talking. And then I like reposted you, and then he got my DMs. He goes, hey, like, yo, like I'm like his engineer. And I was like, well, and I already had built a relationship with him. And that's when I knew, oh, you're around good people. That's one thing I do like about you and your music. You stay around like good people. And you're funny too, like we talked about earlier, even with let's talk about I Just Wrote This.
I just wrote this.
Tell us about that series.
So with the I Just Wrote This series, man, normally I just start writing me a verse. I'll be like, man, I'm about to rap to this beat. I'll just write it. Instead of me trying to memorize it, I'm going to just read it straight off my phone because I feel like it's more raw, it's more uncut. And if I stumble on it, I'm going to stumble. I don't care. And it's just something I feel like it just gives more people some more stuff to look forward to when I'm rapping because I want more interaction on my Instagram. You know what I'm saying? A lot of times people just see me posting my first seller today. So I was like, man, you know what? I'm about to start utilizing my writing ability because I write a song every day. You know what I'm saying? I'm always writing. That's all I do. If it's a poem or if it's a song. So what I'm about to start doing is I might just throw my poems in there too. Matter of fact, I am going to throw my poems in there.
Yeah.
But so I was like, man, I'm about to start doing I just wrote this, just give people another side of me just because people be like, why you don't rap to trap beats? I'm like, all right, cool. I'll rap to a trap beat. Or my own personal favorite, because I'm a Razor Ramon fan. So I was like, yo, man, I'm about to do this Razor. I'm Steve Ramon now. That's my
I loved it. And I saw the shirt. And I go, oh, look at this dude. I love that.
Yeah, man. Like, I'm a big wrestling, old school wrestling dude. So like, I be trying to find some of the old wrestling beats that I can probably rap to. I got another one coming that I'm gonna rap to. I ain't wrote to it yet, but we got a shirt already. So I was like, yo, I'm gonna have to do this one. I'm gonna have to do this one. I think my boy is gonna like this. I think in my humble O is gonna like this.
Yes, definitely. You
So
know me. I definitely when you sent it to me, I was like, Razor Ramon, come on, you know I enjoy this. All right.
It's Razor Ramon. Hey yo, Chico. These other rappers, I call them up.
That's awesome. That's awesome. I know where to find it though, but where can people find all of your stuff?
You can come to the Higher website at www.hir-ent.com. Matter of fact, if you can see it right here, it's right here at the bottom. www.hir-ent.com. That's where you can find all our content. That's where you're gonna be able to find some of our documentaries we're gonna be doing. You're gonna be able to just find everything there at the Higher website. If you want to get your ticket for the Most City Fest, visit the Higher website, www.hir-ent.com. If you want to get the $50 ticket, which I highly recommend, it's only $50 tickets. All right. If you get the $50 ticket, you're going to get a deluxe box for the Cinema 6 album. All right. It's going to be a special, unique box. You're not going to see this box anywhere else. Trust me. You're going to be getting your own bottle of my signature drink, the Perfect Mixture drink. You know what I'm saying? It's not going to look like this bottle, but this is the Perfect Mixture, okay? You're going to be getting your own Perfect Mixture drink.
Oh, wait, before we go in, because I forgot. We talked about Perfect Mixture the last time. We go, what is Perfect Mixture?
Man, the Perfect Mixture is something exotic, something different, something unique. It's the potion, man. It's the get the body going. It's provocative, you dig? The Perfect Mixture, man, is personally a drink that was inspired by my song called Perfect Mixture. In the song, if you're not y'all not familiar with the song, go to my YouTube, my personal YouTube or my Vivo, it don't matter. And just type in Perfect Mixture. Type in Kayo, Kayo, Perfect Mixture. The song is pretty much about, weed and liquor. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking a portrayal of the liquor because I was a drinker. I drink. And my homeboy C, another artist on Higher, he took the role of weed. So I was like, you know what? We're going to come up with a drink. And how can we fuse the two? How can we fuse weed and liquor? We're going to have the drink green. Greenery, baby. And it's going to be something potent. It's going to be something dope. And then that's how we came up with the Perfect Mixture drink. We're actually going to start selling this hopefully by next year or whatnot, to where people can just, whenever they want it, you know what I'm saying, you can come buy your own or whatnot.
But it is going to be included in the box when you get the VIP ticket.
All right, so with the VIP ticket, you're going to get the limited edition Cinema 6 box. You're going to get the Cinema 6 album, the CD. You're going to get the movie is going to be within the album as well. Mm-hmm. You're going to get a t-shirt, a Cinema 6 t-shirt, and you're going to get a Cinema 6 popcorn bag that's going to have popcorn in it. Okay. So that's everything you get.
Okay, with Cinema 6. I like that. You trying to reopen Cinema 6?
Y'all ready, huh?
I said, you trying to reopen Cinema 6?
Man, Lord say the same, man. If I make me $1 million, man, whenever I become a millionaire, I'm opening Cinema 6, man. It's not gonna be the same Cinema 6 that everybody used to when we was kids. It's gonna be something different. If Lord say the same, I can do that, man. That's what I would actually do. I will open up Cinema 6 again. In the exact same location. Yeah,
it's been shut down for a while. I'm surprised. Yeah. I'm surprised they haven't done anything with the spot.
Well, they're doing some renovations, I think, to it. I think somebody may be purchasing it. I don't know the full details of it, because when I went up there to go do my photo shoot, I had to do a photo shoot for the magazine I'm gonna be in for the album. There's some signs about, you can't come in or trespass by it. So I was like, all right, somebody probably about to go ahead and buy it or whatnot. So
okay.
That's how that went.
Well, that's not bad. It's not bad.
Not bad at all, man. Thank you once again for coming by. Kayo actually just, opening up your iPad and just, reaching out to us, and we were able to speak to you. Like I said, we can find you at Kayo for Hire on Instagram, correct?
Kayo for Hire. That's Kayo, the number 4, hire. Not hire like I'm getting hired. It's HIRE, like hire me. I get that a lot in the street. They always put hire. I was like, nah, man. It's HIRE, like KO for hire.
Pretty much everything that you have has hire in it. A higher life for your label.
A higher life for the label.
Hop for hire for your mascot. That's awesome.
Hop for hire.
Need a mascot.
Hop for hire, man.
And clothing hobo. What's the one thing I liked about hobo clothing?
Clothing hobo, man. Honor ourselves while building others. Speaking about hobo clothing and hire, every Saturday, if Lord willing, every Saturday I'm gonna be out distributing clothes. If whoever got clothes to donate, food, dental bags to the homeless people. You know what I'm saying? So anybody who's interested in donating or getting rid of some stuff that you're not really utilizing anymore, we're gonna contribute that to the homeless folks. You know what I'm saying? Just so, you know what I'm saying, they can feel like they're welcome, because they are family too. You know what I'm saying? And so many oftentimes in Houston, we forget about those people because we be so caught up and wrapped up into ourselves. And then, you know, I'm a Hebrew Israelite, so our biggest thing is unity and being together. So we have to keep that unity and togetherness going, especially in the Black community, especially amongst Blacks, because we are so against one another and we don't feel like we love each other, when we definitely have to reflect that we are all family, we are all one. And once we understand that and learn that, we all can come together and we will actually be able to rise against those that has oppressed us, those who are still currently oppressing us, and those who are steady doing brutality towards us. You feel me? So this is how we give back as well.
That's good. That's how you do give back. That's a good thing. You hear him, he's a rapper who can wrap circles around most people, but he's humbled. And that's why he came on, in my humble opinion. You see what I did there?
Steve's. Look at Steve Michaels. That's Steve Michaels with the sweet.
Steve Michaels, I like that. Once again, that was Kayo Da Konspiracy. And my brother's been with us hosting. That's Just Devon. And I have been Avery, like a very nice guy, also known as Avery Zadius. Humbly yours, in my humble opinion podcast. H-Town's too sweet. H-Town's too sweet.